Hey there guys, in this video I'm going to be playing Across the Obelisk. This is like a deck building RPG roguelike where you go through maps and you use a party of 4. Each of the characters have their own deck you build. You use the cards in battle to do fights. You go through the run. It's a roguelike because as you play, win or lose, you continually make progress. You level up your heroes, you earn more perks, you unlock more cards, etc. Some stuff carries over run to run. And yeah, it's a really fun game. I'm going to be doing a run and recording it. Now, a whole run takes something like 3 to 5 hours, depending on your team and build and your difficulty level. So this will probably be a spread across multiple videos instead of just, in one sitting. That would be kind of crazy. So let's get in here and do a run. So we're going to go to adventure mode, start a new run, and this is the party we're going to use. We're going to be going to Madness 14 out of 16. I don't have Madness 16 unlocked yet. We can't go that high. But here's the party we're going to use. I'll talk about the party more in a moment. First, let's talk about the Madness modifiers. So I've only beaten base Madness 7, so I can't go to 8 yet, but we're going to go to Madness 7. This has all these modifiers, and it's pretty challenging, I have to be honest here. So monsters and their abilities are stronger. Exhaust. Exhaust means when you cycle your deck in a single turn, the cards you draw the next cycle start costing more energy. It basically shuts down infinite combos on higher madnesses. That's actually that actually starts on Madness 2. But yeah, so any kind of infinite combo won't work on higher madnesses. Monsters are way bulkier, they're quicker, they take less damage, and they deal more damage. So just, a lot stronger enemies. Deadly injuries. What that means is when a player or when a character dies in battle, you know how usually after the battle they come back and it adds a death card to their deck, as a penalty for losing, which you can, take out of your deck later. But anytime someone dies in battle, they get a death card added to their deck. They're just way more dangerous. So normally death cards are like, when you draw it, you take vulnerable or something. Now when you draw death cards, you lose energy, you take vulnerable, you take mark, you get slow. You really don't want to have enemies die or your units die during battle. That said, they're going to during this run, and the enemies are more dangerous. No chest rewards, which basically means you can't carry over gold from a previous run. You only start with 400 golden shards per hero, but that can be modified by your talents, which we'll go into in a minute. You can't sell supplies on Madness 7 or Madness 14 that we're doing. And this is probably the worst modifier. This actually starts on base Madness 7, is energy starting -2. So that makes it very challenging for turn 1, where you're starting with a lot less energy in your first turn. It's rough. Less re-rolling, that's not a big deal. Harder event rolls. I usually go for the guaranteed events anyway, not the RNG chances, but the ones we do take are harder to win. Less uncommon cards in all shops. That's pretty tricky as well. It means you can't build as good of a deck starting at the gate. And then forced random seed is kind of whatever. I don't really use custom seeds anyhow. And then unfortunately I cannot go to the final modifier yet, which is where this is going to be hard when I get there. OMG. But yeah, there it is. And then we're also doing the corruptors. We're doing all the corruptors except one. I could go to Madness 15, but we'll talk about this in a minute. The ones we are going to use are Impending Doom, which basically just puts a timer on your battles. If you take too long in a battle, it's a guaranteed game over, so don't take too long. This is actually not that big a deal unless you run into a fight you just have really bad DPS. So the solution here is don't build a deck with bad DPS. The timer is pretty generous, honestly speaking. It's like 10 turns, so this should be a freebie modifier. Decadence, which is mean you deal less or you do less healing. Vitality is weaker, etc. This is pretty tricky. This means your healer needs to be really good, which is why we're taking Maluka. We'll come back to this one. Resistant monsters, enemies are just bulkier yet again, and then the vulnerability has a base cap of 6. Poverty is pretty hard. We're going to be getting so much less money in charge in this run. It's crazy, because not only are we going to be taking longer to kill enemies because of HP and damage taken, so we're going to be getting less of a speed bonus. We're also just getting a flat penalty to our income in total. It's going to be rough. Overcharged monsters means enemies have +1 to their curses, debuffs, and their buffs, so they stack up on you and themselves a lot quicker. It's dangerous. Random combats means for each node we go to, it's gonna almost always have at least 1 or 2 of the native units to that zone, but they're also going to mix in random enemies from other zones in each combat, as well as a mini boss champion in every single fight with a random immunity. This means, for example, if you're in the fire golem mountain, you aren't going to fight 4 fire golems. You might fight 2 fire golems plus a lizard man priest from the swamp, and you might also fight like a blue dragon mage from the ice zone. It might mix them all in, and one of them will be upgraded to boss status, mini boss status. And then despair. Like this says, this corruptor increases the difficulty considerably. It most certainly does. It's going to give basically whole new AI and new skills to everything. Bosses will use skills you've never seen before. They're going to use way more dangerous attacks. They're not going to hold back. They're going to use strong stuff on turn 1. Yeah, it makes it tricky. And the one we're not turning on is restricted power. This is, for most parties, this is actually not that big of a penalty. But for the party we're using, it's going to be a little bit of a slower party. We're going to be heavy on the spark build, the wet build, and we don't want them to have a low cap. So 200 cap on spark sounds high, but the final boss on high madness has like 15,000 HP, so 200 spark is nothing. We need to be able to this team needs to be able to stack our modifiers a lot higher. So we're leaving this modifier turned off. I might one day try a Madness 16 legit, every modifier turned on, and Madness 8. But for this run, we're not doing a restricted power. So Madness 14 is still very hard. I have not beaten it yet. Maybe this will be the first time. I got a pretty good plan, though, and I have a good feeling, but we'll see, I guess. So the party we're going to be using, Magnus is going to be our tank. I like him because he is the fastest tank in the game. So he's going to usually go first before enemies. Even though enemies are going to be getting bonus speed, we're going to be stacking speed gear on Magnus. He's already got 20 speed with the build. I'm going to show you his build in a minute. But he's already got 20 speed. Plus, we're going to be giving him fast items, bonus speed. So he should usually go first. That way he can stack block on the party, at the beginning of the turn. We're taking Wilbur because we're going with a spark build, and he's got the voltaic arc talent. This allows us to put spark that deals damage to the primary target. Normally, spark is only like a tertiary AoE. It doesn't hit the main target, which means for bosses, spark is pretty horrible. This allows spark to also hit the primary target, meaning it becomes basically a damage over time, like poison, but just way better because it still pulses AoE, but also hits the primary target. Wilbur is the only unit in the game that allows spark to do that. So if you're doing a spark build, you basically have to have Wilbur on the party. Also, I love Wilbur because he's got Energize on turn 1, and he's got bonus Energize as his level 5 talent. So he's really good as a support build. We're taking Maluka because she's, in my opinion, the strongest healer, and you need good healing on High Madness. And Healing Brew makes her heals cheaper, it gives automatic regeneration, and then her level 5 talent is amazing, God tier. Every heal you cast gives an automatic, for free, AoE Dispel. And Dispel in this game is a good thing. It removes only debuffs, not buffs. That's amazing. That said, her first 2 levels of talent are worthless, basically, for what we're doing. Voodoo does nothing for this build, and neither of her level 1 cards do anything for the build we're doing. So she's going to be basically have no level up talents until level 3. Then she'll become amazing. And then Evelyn is chosen because she's got +2 spark here. She's got the enchant weapons level 1 passive, which is really good. It lets her boost her spark output even higher. Even her level 1 passive is decent. It's basically just permanent insulate. So she's always going to take less damage from elemental damage. Spell Echo at level 4. This allows you to duplicate a spell for free. That's, as you can obviously tell, very powerful. And then Glass Cannon, 60% just right off the top. 60% more damage, period. It's a huge damage gain. It does make her squishier, but we're going to hopefully find some gear to fix that during the run. And that's the party. Now, as far as perks, everyone's got all the resistance perks because, you know, there's so much incoming damage on Madness. Your healing is heavily nerfed, so lowering your damage taken is a big deal. And this scales way better than flat HP, because taking less damage is way better than taking more damage with a bigger buffer, because then you have to heal up the missing HP, the extra damage you took, which is way harder on high Madness. I'd rather just take less damage from the get-go. Everyone is getting pretty much all the bonus shards, because remember, we're getting less shards right here. We can't sell supplies. We're not carrying over chests. And we got poverty. So we need just a bunch of bonus shards to start off so we can build a deck in the first town that's good enough to get through Act 1. All the speed on Magnus for obvious reasons. Bonus energy. He's going to be our bonus vulnerable application. All the block bonuses. Fortify. He's going to start with Fortify, and then he's going to have bonus reinforced charges. And then most of the party has Inspire on turn 1 for more card draw on turn 1. And that's his build. There we go. The build for Wilbur, again, damage reduction. Most of the shards, we're taking a little bit of bonus gold instead, so that we can buy a pet for every hero in the first town. So I've got just enough gold to buy everyone a starting pet, and that's it. Bonus speed, bonus energy. He's going to be our powerful buffer, so bonus powerful, you apply more powerful, bonus wet, bonus spark. He's got the talent to make spark proliferate. So spark is going to spread with this talent. Every time it pulses, it's going to spread and duplicate itself on side enemies. This allows spark to stack up on an AoE fight very quickly. He's got all the shield talents because he's going to take the Orbi pet, that AoE cast shield per turn, and this modifies it. And of course, Inspire on turn 1. The build for Maluka is basically just healing. So damage reduction, shards, energy. We don't need speed on the healer because we actually want the healer to go after the enemies. That way she can take her turn afterwards and heal up the damage we just took and cure all the debuffs that the enemies applied. Bonus powerful, bonus inspire, and all the healing bonuses, courage bonus, bless, regen, and vitality bonus. Also, this makes vitality not wear off. It also makes it boost mind resist. This makes regen not wear off and boost shadow resist, and this makes bless not wear off and boost holy resist. So, you know, all in for support. And then Eveland is going to be doing all the shards, all the damage reduction, a little bit of gold so we can afford a pet, and then a little bit of HP. Also, we want her going slow as well, so that she goes, again, after everyone. So any buffs we cast on the first round, she takes her turn last, and then gets to use all those buffs immediately out of the gate on turn 1. Bonus energy, including energy on turn 2. And we gave her the extra stack of vulnerable, and vulnerable fades slower. That way we can stack vulnerable a little bit better. Bonus thunder damage, bonus spark application, plus spark charges. We gave her the powerful perk that makes it fade slower on her, and it has a higher cap. And then for wet, we gave her the wet. Wet will also reduce lightning resist. It makes wet so good for this build. And that's the setup. And one of the core things in this build is going to be the charged trident. I already had it. The charged trident. This is, as you can see, a guaranteed item in the swamp. So we're going to be going to the swamp, and we're going to be picking this up as a guaranteed item. It's always there, no RNG. This is a sure thing. From the Lost Temple in the swamp. So we're going to be going there. So this transforms all your damage to thunder, and it makes you apply spark and wet with every single hit. This means Evelyn can do things like pick up like Frost Nova and all that normally would deal a different damage type. This is going to make it always deal thunder damage, which is great. That being said, we are kind of all in for thunder, so enemies that are immune to spark are going to be a little harder to kill. But thankfully, we're going to have vulnerable and wet stacking as well for just raw damage. And yeah, that's going to be the build and the setup. Now, there is one final thing. Because we are using Madness 14, we have a random seed. We can't choose our seed. It won't work. It'll ignore it. So there is one thing when I start this run. I want to get the Dark Miasma boon, and in order to get that, you need a specific event in Act 1. So we're going to just re-roll our start until first try. First try. Scorched Field is the event we're looking for. This, it's an uncommon event. It spawns about half the time. It doesn't take long to re-roll for it. But if we didn't see this, we would have just, quit the run and started a new one. It takes 2 seconds. Our builds were already saved, but we got it. So this is going to give us a rope, and we're going to take that rope to the hatch and get the Dark Miasma boon. And the reason I like that, it's a really nice boon, Dark Miasma. By doing that, we're going to be able to put this boon in our deck for free. When you draw it, it draws itself. You gain energy and powerful. You do suffer darkness damage or darkness debuff, but that's not too big a deal. The free energy and free powerful is going to be a very, very big help as we go through the run. And that's a guaranteed if this event is here, and it is. So let's go to the first city, and we're going to be doing our deck building. Now, because we're on High Madness, we can't sell supplies. My town is maxed upgraded already, though. We can't sell supplies, but with our starting talents, for example, starting shards, and then for some units like Evelyn, starting gold, we've got on Madness 14 exactly enough to buy what I want. So we're going to go to the pet shop first. Now, unfortunately, we can't buy any gear. We're going to be spending exactly enough money. Magnus is going to get the Champy pet. Champy is going to, every 2 turns, cast Palisade, which is AoE block. Now, of course, this is modified by his talents. So instead of 5 block, it's going to AoE cast something like 16 block every other turn. It's really good free block. Put that on Magnus. Wilbur is going to get Orby. Orby is going to cast Shield Generator every single turn, modified by his talents. So I think it's 13 or 14 shield AoE every single turn. That is so good. Maluka is going to be getting Chompy. Chompy gives you a carp every other turn, which allows you to cast Vitality. Maluka has Vitality talents. That's going to give her bonus Vitality. Vitality is permanent. Also, it draws cards. So it's just a really good thing for your healer to just stick on your healer. And then Evelyn is going to be taking, obviously, Stormy, because it applies every turn. He casts Thunder and Spark. This is modified by her talents. Also, we're going to go to the swamp and get the corrupted version, which makes it AoE and apply wet. So that is going to apply so much Spark and Wet AoE every single turn. Let's go ahead and grab that. And with all that, we are out of money. We have exactly enough because of our starting talents. Now, as far as our starting builds, we're going to build a deck. I've already got the decks planned out, so I'm going to go ahead and just go through it and show you. So for Magnus, here's his starting deck. We're going to add Barricade for AoE block. We're going to upgrade it in a minute. We're going to add 2 Helping Hands for Inspire. We're going to add Sunder Armor for Vulnerable. We're going to, and that is it for that. Now we're going to go ahead and remove cards. So we're going to, now the minimum deck size is 15. You got to have at least 15 cards in the deck. So we added 4 cards. Now we're going to get rid of Rend. He's not a DPS unit. Get rid of Rend. He's not a DPS unit. And we're going to get rid of some Fast Strikes. We are not going to be doing that either. I think, was I supposed to get Repair Armor as well? I think I was. I don't think I wrote that on my chart. Give me 1 second. Okay, well, anyways, let's continue this. We'll come back. If we have leftover, I'll realize I messed up my chart, and we'll come back to him. Anyway, as far as upgrades, we're going to upgrade Sunder Armor to cost 1 less mana, because, you know, he needs his mana. And we're going to upgrade both the barricades to give reinforced AoE. That's extremely good for the party. So that is Magnus's starting deck, and just got to confirm, I was supposed to buy 2 repair armor. So we're going to do that too. So we're going to go ahead and buy repair armor times 2. And we're going to get rid of the other fast strikes. I was wondering about that because he is not a damage dealer. And just in case for my future, let me... I can't believe I forgot to write that on my chart. Let's see. Add... 1 second. There we go. Okay. That is his build. That's his starting build. So a bunch of block cards as well as 1 vulnerable that does not vanish. A permanent sorcerer vulnerable. Now I know things like Intimidate and Piercing Howl and all are really good. The problem is I've found is they vanish, and then on a hard boss fight, after like turn 4, your vulnerable just runs out. So I'm going to grab Sunder Armor and try to fix that problem, because I'm struggling. I'm struggling with the boss of Act 1 currently because it takes too long and I run out of cards. Anyway, next unit, we're going to go to Evelyn. So Evelyn is going to basically replace the majority of her deck. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and add 2 rains to apply wet. Whoop, both of them. We're going to add a zap, because we're gonna be swapping her over to primarily thunder damage. So all these cards that aren't thunder are getting purged. Let's see, lightning. We're gonna add both the electric discharges. We're going to add a chain lightning and a superconductor. This is gonna be her damage dealing stuff, and that's really all we can afford on her. Because, you know, we only have so much shards to go around. We need to build decks for other players as well. So over time, we're definitely going to upgrade our deck more, but that's going to be the start. Let's go ahead and get rid of all these ice cards. We're not doing an ice build. Let's get rid of the fire cards. We're not doing a fire build. Let's get rid of these elemental wards. She's not our support. And there we go. So the only upgrade we're doing with her, because we got to save shards, is we're going to change these zaps to the orange version, because currently it's random target. This allows her to target the unit we want to. That way we're not nuking the wrong person. And that's going to be her starting build. Now as far as Maluka, we're going to add... now she's like by default a Shadow Priest, like a DPS priest, but we're not doing that route. So we're going to just add a heal to her deck, or double heal. We're going to add a double healing rain. We're going to add a panacea for healing and dispel. We're going to add a, speaking of dispel, let's add a dispel magic and 1 detoxify. And that's going to be her starting deck. So let's go to the church and purge stuff. Let's get rid of these Vile Lances. She's not a DPS. Let's get rid of these Black Karmas. She's not a DPS. We're not using her to nuke. Let's get rid of these Auguries. We're not doing a dark build. And boom. Now she's only got buffing and healing cards. Now let's go upgrade some. Let's upgrade the heals to be cheaper and vanish, because we only want them early, and then we want them to purge for a long fight. We want to rely on things like panacea. So we're going to go ahead and upgrade both of those to vanish, and we're going to upgrade the dispel magics to dispel more, because debuffs are such a big deal on high madness. We have to be able to dispel stuff. And then we're going to upgrade detoxify to also cure bleed, which is going to be a thing for Act 1. And there's her starting deck. Lastly is Wilbur. Now his deck is pretty expensive because we're going heavy support, but we're going to use him to rain for more wet. We're going to do Wilbur. Let's see, Inspire. We're going to be doing a bunch of Inspire with this card draw. So we're going to be doing Transmission, Scroll of Intellect, and Tome of Intellect. We're also going to be doing Energize. So we're going to be doing Dark Ritual to give more mana to the party. Let me reference my page. Oh yeah, and we need Insulate. So we're going to get Prismatic's Field. That's going to be his starting deck. Let's go ahead and purge cards we don't want. Now we don't want Mirror Images. That's kind of whatever. These are technically good cards, but He's going to be heavy support, so we're going to just purge all these nukes out of his deck that are too expensive. We're going to get rid of the Shifting Scroll. I hate this card. I hate that card. We're going to get rid of it. And that's his starting deck. So now we're going to upgrade the transmission to be the blue version so it doesn't vanish anymore. And we're going to upgrade Prismatic's Field to add Powerful. He's our powerful buffer. And boom. That is our starting deck and our starting build. So I am at out of money, out of shards. Our deck is good to go. We'll be adding more cards as we go through, etc. Now let's go ahead and go through here. So the route I'm planning to go is we're going to be going up here to this event and getting the rope. We're going to be taking the rope to the mini dungeon, the hatch. We're going to go into the hatch. That's the underground dungeon. And we're going to go through all those fights, the whole dungeon. We come out over here and we're going to heal because we're probably going to break some bones in the dungeon and have like debuff cards in our deck. So the healing node will allow us to remove some of those broken bones out of our deck. Or if we're lucky, we won't, but we probably will. Then we're going to go up here. Now, I wish we had gotten the rare event here. We didn't. That's okay. So we're going to go over here to Yomer. And I'm not Yomer. Was it Hogger or something? I don't know. I forget his name. The boar boss. And we're going to kill him just for a little bit of bonus loot. And then we're going to go to the Act boss. And I have not beaten Yomer on Madness 14 yet because he's hard. So I'm going to pause the video here in case I make a mistake. I don't got to do a whole big intro again. So see you in just a sec as we begin the run. Alright guys, so here we go. Let's start. So we're going to go to up here. So the early fights aren't going to be super challenging. But, you know, because we're kind of relying on a spark build, that's not going to come online to a level 3. It might not be super powerful yet. So the mini boss on this one is the Corn. He's immune to slow. We don't really care. So this should be a not too bad of a fight. We'll go ahead and Captain's Howl for debuffs. We'll AoE block. We don't really want to Sunder Armor him. Let's go ahead and instead do Defend on himself. Let's Helping Hand our Evelyn for more card draw. And let's give some extra block to Wilbur because he is pretty squishy. Okay. Now, most of the run, other than Magnus, the party's pretty slow, honestly. So we're going to usually be going after the enemies, except for Magnus. Except when this happens. The dummy, he shackled us. So now Magnus has 0 speed, which kind of sucks. But maybe we can cure it with Maluka if we draw a Dispel. So here's Wilbur's turn. Let's go ahead and put up Rain on the party. Let's Scroll of Intellect our Evelyn for more card draw. Let's go. Who are we going to kill first? Let's kill this Goblin first. Let's go ahead and put more Wet on him. Now, Wilbur's zaps aren't upgraded, so random target. Unfortunately, it hit this guy, and when he takes damage, he AoE puts powerful. So, really, Wilbur? Of all the targets, you chose him? Okay. Let's go ahead and transmission our Evelyn for more card draw and energy, and we'll just give Evelyn powerful. We don't really care about the scroll spell right now. So, some attacks on the party, not a big deal. Here is Maluka's turn. We're going to stick this over here. We're going to purge that card out of our deck later. Let's remove 20 bleed. Wow, let's get rid of the bleed on him. We did get a Dispel, so we're going to Dispel Shackle, so now he's back to first in the round. And we can, that's why I like Maluka going slow. She can cure debuffs before they become really big deal. So now, once again, Magnus is first in the next round, so he can actually put up block. Let's do some healing. Let's heal you and herself. And we don't really care about the rest of these debuffs. I'm going to save her, well, I guess let's cure the bleed on Wilbur. Okay, so there's her pet, automatically cast a nuke, and she draws a ton of cards thanks to the support that Wilbur and Magnus gave her. So what did we draw? Unfortunately, we drew double transmission. I'm going to purge these from our deck eventually, but for now, they're just there. So let's go ahead and Cold Spark this guy. And we have 7 mana. So I guess we'll Superconductor. We're going to do it on this guy. Hopefully it doesn't hit the Corn. It hit the Corn, of course. Whatever. Let's chain lightning and kill him. And, okay, so now let's go ahead and put up some... We have 2 energy remaining. Let's do a double charge battery here, because it's going to put up Spark, and it'll pulse AoE on the sides and out of energy. Okay, new turn. It's turn 2. Chompy puts up Palisade for free. And we drew a lot of block on you, which is fine. We'll stack up some on you. Yeah, we have too much block, actually. We're not going to cast that. We'll save our energy. So this is fine. We're going to take, like, almost no damage here. A ton of block. And they're blocking. Yeah, the first 3 fights are not hard. Just a little bit slowish because we're not really a high damage build. We're more survival. All right, put in prismatic for the powerful. Let's put up some wet over here. We'll do some rain for more wet. It also cures our burn if we were burning. I didn't actually see. Here's the carp. We can use that to draw more cards. Awesome. We can Who needs healing? So we'll Panacea you for the healing. Let's heal yourself. You keep taking... Oh, we're out of mana. Damn it. Ran out of mana. Okay. More rain. This was not a good draw. OMG. That was such a bad draw. This is like literally a dead turn. And I guess we'll just... Who's going first? The sheep is going first. If I kill him, he won't pulse AoE Spark. So we're going to put Spark on him. And then that should kill this guy. Okay, that worked. Not really the way I thought it would, but okay. Wait, why are they going first? Oh, they got fast. How'd they get fast? Whatever. Alright, let's go ahead and give some helping hands to you. We'll block, and I should have given Evelyn block. Oh well. Yep, I should have given Evan block. Okay, whatever. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and give mana to the healer. Let's put up some debuffs on you. And we can tell them intellect. Unfortunately that I drew that super late. It's not upgraded to be always in the starting hand. Here's some draws. Let's heal you. And this is why I like the healer going last. Unfortunately, as the last turn, she literally drew no, like, heals at all. So that was unfortunate. And here it is, we win. Yeah, all her heals were drawn at the start of the fight, not the end. Okay, so some card rewards. Let's see what we get. I don't want any of this, so we'll just trade shards. I don't really want more rain on Wilbur. Although I could get rid of... I don't really want more rain on Wilbur, no. Oh my god. A corrupted flash heal on the healer? Yes, please. That is so good. It purges itself. It costs 0. It draws, and then it has here. Wow. That's really good. And then on Evelyn, nothing. All right. Let's go up here. And on this event, here we go. Accept your help. He's going to give us a rope. And this rope allows us to go over here to the hatch, and you'll see when we get there. So let's go ahead and go here towards the hatch. Okay, so here's a challenge modifier, Obelisk Corruption. So we can either get a free upgrade for everyone. Evelyn will get a free corrupted mana gem, which I really want that. But I also want free upgrades. But the challenge is, so all enemies are stronger, they deal more damage. Whenever a hero plays a card, a random monster gains thorns. What are we fighting? A champion boar is immune to break. I'm sorry, immune to crack. I don't care, we're not even doing a crack build. Double sheep and a spider. Can I take this? We're not that strong yet. And we're hitting a... That's a thorn... What do I want more? Upgrades? So an upgrade would be a superconductor upgrade for you. We would upgrade Panacea for you. We would upgrade Tome of... Yeah, we're going to do the upgrade. Even though Corrupt the Mana Gen is so good. It's so good. But we're going to go with everyone gets an upgrade because we need free upgrades. Alright, so hopefully we don't lose. They're going to gain a bunch of thorns. Let's slow them down. Let's do this. Let's barricade. This is actually a pretty good starting turn 1. We're gonna vulnerable you to get it going. Let's helping hand you. Let's defend, and let's give block to Evelyn, because we're going to need it to get through these thorns. And they've already got 3. Yeah, every single card we play, someone stacks up thorns. That's concerning. But if we win, we get a free upgrade. So I got to kill this guy. He's giving even more thorn. My God, so much damage. Stop it. All right. Here's that awesome flash heal. So we'll go ahead and do this. Panacea. We're going to do this to cure the slow and debuff. Dispel. I would like to cure the insanity because it nerfs your damage, but I can't. I need the healing. So we're going to heal you, and we're out of mana, of course. All right. So, oh, Wilbur got shackled. He went after Evelyn, and Evelyn doesn't get his buffs. Although we drew Mana Gem on turn 1, so this is kind of okay. Let's superconductor you. Ouch. Thorns, my God. Honestly, let's transmission yourself and just zap. We'll do more next turn. It wasn't the greatest draw. All right. Let's rain. Let's intellect. Let's transmission the healer. Actually, let's water jet you. Double zap. And do this. All right. There's the palisade for our thorns. Barricade. Great. 1 mana remaining. Honestly, let's put more block on you. And yourself, actually. Okay. Yeah, we gotta kill this boar dude. Oh, stop with the poison, dude. Come, oh my God, vulnerable? Stop it. Oh, he's slow, too? Alright, we definitely gotta draw a Dispel. Ah, God. Stop it. Okay. And why is stupid Wilbur last on the turn again? He's still shackled, of course. Let's do this. This. Alright, we got some Dispel. That helps. We can detox. I should have done this first. Oops. Oops. Let's do this on Wilbur. We have 4 mana remaining. Alright. We're falling behind in damage. Alright, thankfully at this point we can start killing things, though, I think. So damage here. Damage. Damage. And you're dead. Okay, so the big guy is dead. Let's start doing the middle one, because we're going to put up AoE Spark when we do that. And let's transmission yourself for more card draw next turn. And stupid Wilbur, I wish you weren't shackled the entire flippin' fight. Let's give more mana to you. And let's just start putting up. I wonder if I can kill. You know what? Honestly, I'm just going to not cast cards. All it's going to do is stack up more thorns by casting cards. We're going to end his turn. Alright. We need so much healing on stupid tank dude. Because he's taking so much damage. Okay, finally Wilbur's going first in the turn. This is important. If we hit this one, he would die. It's random target. Got him. And we're going to not cast anything else. Okay. He got slowed is why he's going last. Alright. Let's give her more card draw. Some block. Honestly, I should have done block on my girl. Oh well. So 6 mana. What can I cast? I can cast 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So all the healing. Okay. So Panacea you, heal, heal. A lot of healing. Okay. And now hopefully we can close out this fight. If I draw a superconductor, I can probably close out the fight. I drew it, so we're good. So, yeah, superconductor, real good card. Real good card. Unfortunately, we took a ton of damage from thorns, but now we got free upgrades. So worth it. Another repair armor? Okay, sure. Cauterized? We are going to be fighting the Hogger boss. So he's going to be bleeding a bunch, but it's such special. It's going to be a dead card in most turns. We're not going to take it. All right, for you, this is all DPS cards. No. For you, none of these are Thunder. No. Okay, we got to repair armor out of it. And here's our free upgrade. So Evelyn is going to upgrade Superconductor to the gold version. Or Mana Gem. Or Mana Gem. Let me think. No, I think Superconductor is more important. For free. It's very expensive, too. Maluka is going to upgrade Panacea to the stronger version. That's better healing. Wilbur is going to upgrade Tome of Intellect. Now it's going to be Starting Hand for free. Awesome. Not for free, for discount, I mean. And then Magnus doesn't have any special upgrades he needs. Like, the Enrage upgrade is very, very expensive, and it's good to do it free, but literally all it does is add Powerful, which for him doesn't even matter. So, as goofy as it sounds, I think I'm just going to grab like a free 90 cost upgrade because it matters more, you know? Okay, we're so hurt. We're so hurt, but here we go. Okay, so we have two options here. We can try to 13% chance. Try to open the hatch, but the problem is if you fail this one, you lose the dungeon. You move on and you don't want the dungeon. This one, each person makes a roll, but you're guaranteed to get inside the dungeon, so you won't miss the dungeon. That said, yeah, probability is pretty low. So we're probably going to all break our bones going in. This is what I talk about broken bones. So here we go. Let's go ahead and break some bones. 0 or lower succeeds. Oh, 2 successes. But Wilbur and Magnus broke their bones. So now in their deck, when they draw this, they will get slowed and they will get vulnerable when they draw that in combat. It's pretty terrible, especially Magnus getting slowed. That feels real bad. Thankfully, though, Maluka and... funnily enough, the two I wouldn't have minded broken bones on, Maluka and Evelyn, they succeeded the check, and then the stupid ones that I don't want slow, oh my god. Literal worst outcome. But now we're in the hatch. Now we're inside the mini dungeon. So this is good. So we're going to get Dark Miasm. So the starter fight, because we got that rope from that special event, we can use it to make a noise and tie up one of the pigmen. This is going to be important for later. But not only that, that also makes the first fight have one less enemy in it because we tied him up. Of course, he draws the freaking on turn 1. On turn 1, he draws the broken bone. I could cure it, but no, we're going to give card draw to Evelyn. Go ahead and double block, and let's give Evelyn some more block because she's pretty hurt. Alright, Wilbur did not draw the broken bone on turn 1. So we're going to go ahead and put some upgraded Tome Intellect in the deck. Unfortunately, this is not the greatest turn 1 draw. I think I'm going to give more card draw and mana to Maluka instead because I want more healing. Put up more wet on you. Okay. So these guys, we're in like a fire cultist dungeon right now. Lots of fire damage in this fight, in this area. Thankfully, we've got a bunch of rains in the decks. Like this rain, they didn't even burn us. They did burn us. So we're gonna go ahead and use this to cure that burn. There we go. Let's see. What else do we want to do? I want to heal. I want a bunch of healing. So let's 6 mana. Let's heal you. Let's heal you. You're good. Let's vitalize yourself, and let's vitalize Wilbur. And let's give buffer... Let's give you a buffer. Okay. Yeah, this first fight's not going to be too bad. Let's go ahead and rain for more water damage, or more spark damage. Do this. Not the greatest turn 1, but we can transmission yourself, so your turn 2 will be a lot better. Oh, because Wilbur gave the card draw to Maluka instead of the healing, which is fine. We actually needed that healing pretty badly. Okay, so bunch of burn over here. Now we have Palisade, and we draw the card. They put bad cards in our deck. Let's vulnerable them. Let's do this to cure the Krakenol and the Mark. Let's helping hand you for more card draw. And who needs block? Really, no one? I guess I'll give it to you. Alright. Insulate, please. Oh, broken bone, of course. Where's my insulate, dude? Or my prismatic field? This reduces fire damage, but it's still in the deck. Sucks. Okay, let's go ahead and do this for you. Let's give you more mana. Let's go ahead and rain these guys. Do this, and let's give more powerful to you. Alright. More rain. Here's the flash heal. Let's carp you. Let's cure your slow. Get this out of the deck. Let's flash heal you for free. Let's vitalize you, and let's heal you. Okay. Maluka's so good. Alright, superconductor. Let's go. Where is it? There it is. Alright, did there are any rains? No rains. Alright. So we're probably going to win here. My upgraded superconductor. Yeah. Superconductor. So good. Alright. Don't want any of this. Meh. Don't want any of that. Don't want any of this. Wow. These were all bad cards. Okay. Well, whatever. Okay, so now we want to go south. So with that tied up pigman, you can either go here and force him to show you the secret room here, and that'll give you the boon. That'll give you the fire. That'll give you heat surge, which gets rid of burn and gives you insulate. We're already getting insulate from Wilbur, so I want the powerful. So we're going to go to the south, and we're going to throw him in the pit. Okay. Poison. So immune to decay, don't care. So I really want this for the. I really want more money. So we're gonna grab this. There's no point in going to the shop. We're way too poor. So we're gonna go here and get some money. So that the next shop we find, we might be able to get something out of it. All right. So we're gonna take poison damage literally every single turn, and of course he turn one drew his stupid curse. Thankfully, this turn one is actually really good. This is a really good turn one draw. This is about as good as it gets. Let's do this on you. And let's do this on you. Yeah, that was a great turn one draw. Even though he did draw his curse, his death card, or his broken bone. Not a death card, his broken bone. All right, this again, dude. Come on. Oh my god, so much damage. All right, intellect. Let's buff you up. Who are we gonna kill first? Honestly, the spider. Because the spider... Oh, don't hit him. He puts powerful AoE when he gets hit. You gotta kill his minions first. Ouch. Yeah, powerful is a problem. Do that to cure the burn. Let's get you out of the deck. Let's do this to cure poison and bleed. 4 mana remaining. Let's do this for you. Let's heal you and heal you. Okay. Oh, good. Nice. Yeah, the pet's random target. That was actually the perfect one to hit. Oh, superconductor. Why you gotta hit this dude? Come on. 3 mana remaining. We can chain lightning for more AoE. Perfect. But no more stacking up of that stupid poison. Although we are getting it from the zone effect every turn. Yeah, this is a bunch of damage taken. I maybe shouldn't have taken that challenge this early in the game. We don't have that much poison cure. Okay. That's good. Let's give more mana to you. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's give card draw and all to you. And let's go ahead and start killing you. Oh, so much damage. Please don't kill Wilbur. Please don't kill Wilbur. Oh, because you're slowed. Because you drew your stupid broken bone, of course. I gotta cure that slow, so I gotta do it on him. Oh my god. We're taking so much damage. Okay, this is gonna help. Yeah, this is helping. Yeah, you take so much damage on High Madness. Alright, Rain. You can do this for mana. No AoE, which feels kind of bad. Alright, so we can kill... Yeah, we can kill you. Who's going first? The Goblin's going first, which will kill him. So, we'll do this instead. Thankfully, now Magnus is going first. Oh, no AoE block at all. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, well, we had some single thrower blocks at least. Yeah, so there we go. Got him dead. Ouch! Oh my god. Alright, we have to give... We need to give mana to this girl, because she needs to heal, like, a lot. Give you some powerful... These stupid curses they put in the deck are so irritating. Alright, let's do this. Alright, that was a good turn. That we healed a bunch. That was good. Stop hitting him with the powerful, dude. Damn. Okay, superconductor. Here we go. He's evading? What a... Hold on. There we go. Get rid of his evade. There we go. Alright, so... Who's going first? The Goblin's going first, so he'll kill him anyway. Oh, unless I kill the Goblin. No, we gotta kill him, otherwise... Okay, that fight wasn't super bad. Quit drawing, I hate that. Okay, we don't actually want to kill him. So do this, let's give some card draw to you. And Wilbur will give as much card draw as we can to Maluka to try to heal. And this is why I like the healer going before the DPS. Because now she can go and heal the party a little bit before we use the DPS to finish off the fight. So, let's do this on herself. Heal. Heal. Seriously? Heal. Heal. Okay. And then she can finish off the fight, and boom. Not the greatest, but we got a bunch of rewards for that. Alright. Don't care about any of this. Don't care about any of this. Honestly, more... If it was upgraded, absolutely, but it's not, and we're not going to be at an upgrade station anytime soon. And I don't want an unupgraded heal on the deck, because it'll just clog it up. So we're going to have to pass. None of this. Wow. Bunch of bad cards. Okay. This is why we wanted to come here. So... We tied up the pigman at the start with the rope. Now we're gonna throw him into this bottomless pit. This is so hateful, so hateful. Throw him into the pit, and now we all got the dark miasma boon because we're like super heartless. And yes, but now we can draw that during fights, and now we get the final 2 fights of the mini dungeon. 5% chance? No, we're not doing that. Yeah, if you do an event and you fail the roll, you get things like low self-esteem in your deck, or sometimes even worse, and we just don't want that. So, all right. So first, we've got to fight the boss's minions. Not the greatest turn 1 at all. Yeah, pretty bad turn 1. I really desperately want to draw Insulate, so we're gonna give Inspire to you because I need Insulate so bad for this fight. So please draw Prismatic Barrier. And of course you didn't. Of course you didn't. All right, we did get some wet. to put up some buffer charge to prevent burn. That'll help a little bit. Let's do this to you. Let's grab this. Alright, so we don't have any insulate, so we're going to be taking a ton of fire damage. Thankfully, turn 1 isn't the worst. They just put this junk in our deck. So we draw that kind of stuff and then waste our draw. Alright. Honestly, I kind of want to save the healing rains for now. Yeah, so we're going to just do that. And I'm going to purge that, though. Yeah, we're going to save the rains to get rid of burns. Like, cause they're going to be putting up a bunch of burns pretty soon. But not for her. For DPS, though, we go all in for damage. And what a absolute trash tier starting draw. Wow. Just wow. Okay, here comes the burns. Yep, they're stacking up burns. And they gave themselves insulate. Here comes some more burn. And some more burn. And he's burning so freaking much. Ouch. Yeah. No insulate, because stupid Wilbur can't draw. That helps. Let's give you a bunch of block. We'll just stack it all on him. All in for block. Because most of the damage goes to the front unit. Okay. Wilbur, please draw Prismatic Barrier. Come on. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. You don't draw it yet? Awesome. Alright, let's give some intellects to the healer and the tank. And let's give some mana to the healer. We'll just wet. I should have done it to this guy. And let's give some powerful to you. I can't believe we didn't draw Prismatic Barrier 2 turns in a row. One of the most important fights for it, and we didn't draw it. Alright, no one needs this, so we're gonna just give it to Wilbur, because he's a derp. I should punish him, but no. Go ahead and purge that burn. Let's do a healing on you. Healing on you. We'll do some vitalizes on you for regeneration. And I guess we'll purge a little bit of burn on you. Alright, we can kill a few of these now with her, so she's good. Yeah, superconduct. I love the evasion, dude. Really? 3 stacks of evade? Come on. Let's try it this way. Alright, there we go. And do that. So because he evaded a ton of attacks, he didn't die. It sucks. He got the spark got him. Awesome. Okay. But these guys are fast now, and they're going before our Magnus. So we can just do that. Do this for their. Let's helping hand you, because we really need that. No one needs that. Because the problem is the turn's almost over, and block goes away at the end of the turn, so there would have been no point to do that. Thank you for the Prismatic Barrier 8 turns too late. After we took 1 trillion damage because of that. Let's give more mana to Maluka for healing. Alright. Yes, of course, draw your wonderful cards that burn. Alright, bunch of regeneration. We can, yeah, we're definitely gonna win when I end my turn, so let's go ahead and do as much healing as we can do. Alright. Yeah, she's gonna kill him. Told you. Okay, now it is time for the real boss. That was the little pre-fight. Another helping hand. What will we take out of your deck for that? We would get rid of a intercept or a defend. Eh. I guess one more is okay. Alright, I don't want any of that. Another Dispel Magic. That's tempting? It's not upgraded. We'd get rid of the Malediction for it, but honestly, 2 Dispels and a Panacea are probably good enough. So I don't really want more. And as far as you, Shock Nova, I don't like Shock Nova. It's very expensive. And then Dark Ritual would be great if Wilbur had drawn it, but no, we don't want 2 Dark. We don't want Dark Ritual on Evelyn. Okay, so we can either Persuade, 12% chance. We can run away, 73, but we don't want to run away. We want loot. So we're going to combat and fight Belfagor. Okay, now he does summon minions though, so it looks like he's by himself. He's really not. Helping Hand you. Kind of want to save mana turn 1, but we'll just stack up a bunch of block on you because he has Fortify for 2 turns, so it'll preserve on him. All right. Yeah, and he summons more as the fight goes on, so killing the minions doesn't really do a whole lot. Although if you don't kill them within like 2 or 3 turns, they will explode. And as usual, we didn't draw our Fire Resist. Maybe I should put a second one in the deck. Let's go ahead and stack up some Wet. Let's put this on you. Let's give some mana to you, and then whatever. Once again, I'm kind of conflicted because I don't want to lose all my Wet, and then, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Let's just purge the deck a little bit so that we draw better cards on the next cycle. Because most of those cards will vanish when you play them, and you won't draw them again this combat. This is a pretty decent starting hand. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. More Wet. Let's do some charged batteries. Yeah, this is actually a pretty nice start. Bunch of shock. And we'll do this on you. Okay, that was not a bad start at all. Bunch of burn because Derpy Wilbur didn't want to draw his insulate. Is it this? Oh my god! And now we are immune to Wet. Yeah, this card makes you immune to Wet, and every turn you suffer damage. And once again, the idiotic Wilbur. Alright, let's go ahead and give some mana regen to you, because we're going to need this stupid healing, because Wilbur can't draw his insulate for every firefight in the game. And why are you so slow? How do you keep getting slowed? My god. How do you keep getting so slowed? Alright. Alright, maybe I overdid it. We don't need all these cards on Maluka. But okay. I guess I can dispel a bunch. Let's get rid of your burn. Let's heal. Let's heal. Heal. Let's heal. And these are all purging as I play them too, which is really nice. Let's do that for you. And yeah, that was fine, I guess. A little bit overboard. Oh, here we go. Superconductor. Love it. Alright, Superconductor. Let's play it on you. Please bounce back to Belfagor. Don't bounce among the imps. You bounce among the imps, of course. Chain Lightning. Alright, he's going to explode if we don't kill him, so I guess we should kill him so he can't explode. Yeah, if Superconductor had bounced onto him a few times, it would have been great. Can I slow him to the point where, of course not, Wilbur's too slow. Let's give some card draw to you, because this guy's going to deal some damage here. Thankfully, Evelyn cast Insulate every turn for free. That's her passive. It was only self. And we got stress now. Yeah, nice. Now we're at like half health because... Oh. Finally, Insulate is here. Oh my god. Wilbur. I didn't get a chance to heal. Well, barricade, absolutely. I didn't get a chance to heal, so now we're at like half health, which is great. 3 wet. It's actually not. No. Bulk heal equals your discard pile. Vampiric tutor. Inner fire. Meh. Don't want any of that. Ice barrier. Nah. Okay. And the ones that didn't fail the check leveled up. It's kind of funny. Alright, so what do we get here? So some loot. Let's, healing after fights. That's actually kind of nice. You know, we kind of want healing after fights. What is this? Piercing damage? Don't care. I guess this for block on you. Let me look real quick. Yeah, let's give more block on you. We don't want that. We don't want that. We don't want that. I guess more HP on you. No, I want healing. Yeah, healing on you, bulk on you, and now we'll keep the resistances. I guess, you know, free damage. We'll get rid of that later. So level ups. Let's go ahead and grab a yin ritual for you, and you're gonna grab enchant weapons. And the other two didn't level because they failed their check and they got less experience. But the very next fight they'll level up. Alright, so we come out of here. So now we can go this way and go through Heiner's quest and then like go through here or up here. But honestly, I want to get those broken bones out of the deck. So we're going to go this way. So we're going to go top and we're going to go to the bandit camp. Although, we do get the custodian. Where's the custodian? Buffer, draw, and buffer. If we go here, we get custodian, but nah, we're gonna go to the top. Okay, so every round enemies get power. That's not a super big deal. Remove a card from the deck. That's actually pretty good, honestly. That's probably better than the shop because the shop has no discount. So we're gonna remove a card from the deck. And it's a pretty easy symbol, and the boss is immune to poison. We're not doing poison, so who cares? This shouldn't be, famous last words, this shouldn't be super terrible. They are going to gain powerful every turn. So they're going to do a bunch of damage. I think if we kill them quickly, it'll be okay. We've got to kill the healer. Nice turn 1 draw. Very nice turn 1 draw. We got a barricade. Helping hand. Do this. Let's block for you, and I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use it. We gotta kill these quickly because they're gonna get more powerful every turn, and you didn't draw insulate on turn 1 as always. Love it. Why can you never draw insulate on turn 1? Because the moon fire does fire. Like right here, fire damage. Fire damage. No insulate. Okay. Ouch. Don't hit. Oh my god, as usual, shackled. Shackled! We can cure it. We're good. Alright, so... yeah, we cured the shackle, so he's back. He's not... oh my god, they're so fast. They're so fast. Please bounce back to her. Come on! Damn it! Damn it. Oh, she might die. No, she's gonna die. Right? No, she's not gonna die. No. Oh my god, and she heals. And she heals to full. Great. That's why I wanted to kill her first. But stupid Wilbur didn't draw insulate, so which also is his powerful source, and the powerful would have given a bunch of damage to Evelyn, because now she's only got 2 powerful. Oh god. Oh god. We gotta get you dead, like, immediately. Oh, the encyclopedia. Okay. One mana left. Let's heal that stupid gnome who always fails me. Alright. Thankfully, we can definitely kill the healer this turn. Alright, enchant weapons. We'll do Thunder. And we'll put it on her. So now she applies a ton more spark. We will Superconductor. And we will Transmission. Honestly, we're going to Transmission you for more draw. So much healing. Alright, now this is going okay. No AoE block, which is a little sad. Who needs block the most? You and you. We're not going to block on Evelyn. We should be fine. There's the prismatic barrier. Let's go ahead and do this on you. Let's add a decrepted mirror image and a mass invisibility would be great. The fight's gonna be over by the time it matters, though. Yeah. Oh, that's a lot of damage. But now we have insulate though, so it's not. Dude, chill. All right, a lot of heals. Let's go. That helps. Who's the lowest health? You. And we're out of mana. Okay. Painful fight, but it was okay. Mana shield? Nah. You give him another source of insulate, but a single target only. It's a single target. I don't think so. I mean, that is a ton of block. I think we're going to take it. We're going to take it. A gold inner fire. Makes your healing better. It does make our healing better. But no, we can't take it. And you are never getting any good cards. You're killing me. Alright, so we get to remove a card. So remove that broken bone. Remove that broken bone. 1 card per unit. Maluka, let's get rid of a Vitalize. I guess? Yeah, let's get rid of a Vitalize. Evelyn, let's get rid of... a charged battery. It's just too weak. The damage is too low. Okay, and finally they'll up. So Wolfguard and Wilbur will get Circuit Overload. Okay. To here, where we're going to have a 69% chance to get some free healing. Success, we heal the party, and we get more card removal. Awesome. So let's remove a self-defend. Yeah, we remove 1 card. So let's remove a defend. It's only for yourself. Let's get rid of a water jet. Or a zap. Let's get rid of a zap. Because water jet can keep the wet stacked. I like that. Let's get rid of a zap. let's get rid of another Vitalize. And let's get rid of another Charge Battery. Again, they're just too... Oh, we can't. Oh, she's already at the minimum cards because the boons don't count. So 16 is our new minimum card. Okay. So we can go to the second Fang Gate or the West Fang Gate. The West Fang Gate has a guy immune to dark, immune to poison. Harpies deal spark and spark. They're resistant to spark. So we're going to go here because it doesn't have a harpy. Yeah, no harpies up here. Free upgrade. Ooh. Oh, wait. Exotic shop is very nice. Immune to... Oh, every time they deal damage, they slow us and apply vulnerable. I think we'd lose. I honestly think we'd lose. As much as I want this free upgrade, I think this is a game over. We are taking so much damage right now, and we don't have a ton of block. Oh, that's so tempting, though. That's so tempting. 30% discount too. But I don't think we can survive. +3. What are we even fighting? These guys do the sniper shot in the back row. No, we'd lose. We'd lose. We can't take it. So we're not doing the challenge. Look at this. He's already sniping and getting ready to kill this person. Hide and seek. Yeah, it's... I'm pretty sure I made the right choice. Let's get rid of the mark so she takes less damage. It's helping hand her. Let's defend you. Let's intercept. Let's give Wilbur reinforce, and we'll just block for you. Okay, that was a okay-ish turn one. Poison and wet. Actually, this guy putting wet and this guy being a burn unit, that's a funny combo. It's like anti-synergy, but good for us. 3 mana remaining, so let's go ahead and Dark Ritual you. And who wants a good shield and block? Honestly, Magnus didn't get any good blocks. We'll give it to him. It also gives Insulate, because as usual, he didn't draw his turn 1 Prismatic Barrier. Who are we even killing first, anyway? I guess the healer. Do that. No one really needs healing. This is not a good turn 1 draw. But okay. Oh, he hid. What a jerk. Alright, let's put up rain. Let's wet you. Let's superconductor. Chain lightning. That was a pretty good turn 1. 29 spark. Right away. Yeah, you see that right there? You see that little sniping thing? That BS? If we had all the vulnerable and the damage bonus, Evelyn would have just been dead just now, and we would have just been dead. It would have been this game over. So I absolutely made the right call by not doing that challenge modifier, because that sniping attack, I know that it always hits the back row. He stealths. It does a ton of damage. It would have just one-shot Evelyn. So we're good. That was nice that it hit that. No, we need more mana on you. Alright, what do we got here? Corrupted Intellect Scroll? Absolutely. Oh, we purged all the armor? Dude. No. Let's carp you. Let's Panacea Evelyn, because she is... We got 3 mana left. Oh, man. Let's dispel you and you. And 61 versus 83. But he's got vulnerable, so we're going to go ahead and do it on him. The healing. Alright. Let's see if we can kill the healer person. Oh, nice. Very nice. Yeah, you're super dead now. Alright, let's Corrupted... Or Enchant Thunder. Let's Mana Gem. Let's Rain. No AoE, unfortunately. So I guess we'll just do this. And I guess we'll stack up on you a little bit. And let's give some mana to the healer, because we're going to need it, I think. Oh, decay. Ugh. Oh, that's a great draw. Wolf Guard, put it on yourself. Let's give more card draw to the healer because we kind of need it. You need just all the survival, so we're gonna give it all to you because you are getting hit so hard. Because this idiot, stupid slime is purging all the block off my guy. Right on time. Let's give this a bunch to you. Alright. Yin-Yang Ritual. Alright, we gotta get rid of that decay. There we go. Decay gone. Panacea, Flash Heal, Shadow Mend, and we're out of mana. So we healed a bunch at least. Alright. Let's kill a few of these guys because we're taking some hits. Card draw? What happened? Where's the card draw? Really? Really? Okay. So that card draw wasn't great. Thankfully, it's now just one guy, and it should be totally fine to beat him. Unless we draw like this. Alright, let's give you some card draw. Just save your mana. That shield pet is so good. And stack some wet. Alright, 10 mana on you. Let's get rid of burn on you. Okay. So now we just need to kill him, and we should be fine. Got him. And we ended the fight at full health. So that was a little dicey in the beginning, but we got there. Don't want fire. Ooh, corrupted barrier. It's not really what I'm looking for in her deck. She's not really a barrier. We have no barrier talents whatsoever. Honestly speaking, corrupted barrier is so awesome though. But no, we can't. We got no. No. And as usual, you got literally no good cards. Alright. Now it is time for the, what is this guy's name? Yager. It's not Hogger, it's Yager. Ah, what a ripoff. Alright. It's Barricade. As usual, he summons minions, so we need to get ready. Power up you, and let's give Evelyn some reinforce. Because the little archer guy attacks the back row, and he bleeds. This is the fight that I was kind of wanting cauterized. Oh, look at that. A turn 1 prismatic barrier. Awesome. I played that turn order wrong, though. I should have done Circuit Overload first. Bleed, cure you. Bleed, cure you. Heal you. And that's all we need, so it's save mana. Not the greatest turn 1, but it'll work. Wish I had drawn my weapon skill. Would have been better. Oh well. Now that's pretty decent. That's pretty good. 53 spark on turn 1. That's nice. And now we get AoE reinforce, more card draw, a lot of block. Yeah, this is going well. That said, he didn't taunt yet, so. And there's the taunt with the AoE bleed. There's the moon guard. I hate moon guard. Oh, it's so irritating. He's gonna get a... that shock, though, is rocking it. We're looking good with that shock. Or spark. Put up some of this. Honestly, let's do this to yourself, because you're getting hit really hard. This. Vitalize you. Malediction you. Kind of need that. Feels like a waste doing that, but he was bleeding for a bunch. We had to share it. All right, there's my enchant weapons finally. Eldritch weapons, which gives me a superconductor. And I didn't cast rain first, like an idiot. That's a ton of wasted damage. Okay. Yeah, I wasted a ton of damage right there by not casting rain first. Stop it with the stupid Wilbur abuse. Oh, goody. We got purged. Because he survived it. If I had cast rain on that turn, it would have been fine. Alright, I'm going to give Wolfguard to you because you are just getting absolutely decimated, little gnome. I can't believe I didn't cast it. Who's going first? He is. Okay. It's fine. Alright. We're going to win this turn. Let's get some big healing going. Because the boss fight is next. The real boss fight. Oh, I'm out of mana. Damn it. Yeah. Okay. So that was pretty good. Piercing Hollow, we're not really doing that build. Corrupted Scroll of Speed. Ooh. That's gonna be taken. Bulk Heal. Huh. It's tempting. Geyser is actually really good for you after the upgrade. Hold on. I think we have to skip. We have to skip. Okay. And then we get a little bit of loot for doing that. Every 2 turns gain a mana. I'm kind of liking this Pebble Throw. I actually don't want to. I want to keep that. So. Oh, the Corrupted Round Shield. But this is really good, though. Oh my god, this is really good. Okay, so what we're gonna do? We're going to take this for the speed. We'll take this on Wilbur because he is using the shield thing. We're getting a better weapon from Ylmer anyway if we win. So I'm just gonna grab the mana potion on you, and for you I'll grab this because it does apply 2 bleed with hit. It'll be a temporary upgrade, but it'll be some bleed stacking. Okay, we're kind of hurt. Now it is for the Act boss. Oh my god, I really want to rest. I really want to rest. But if we go here, we can get a speed bonus. So we're not going to rest. We can get a speed bonus. We can ambush them. Yeah, that way we can go first. I think going first is more important. I'm thinking how I want to do this. I'm gonna wolf guard her because we're gonna have to be going through thorns pretty quickly, and having more resist on her. She has 64 piercing resist now, so the thorn should deal less damage. Let's go ahead and speed up you so that you can go first next turn. All right, we want to kill this healer, so we're gonna focus her. This fight's pretty hard, and Wilbur didn't draw his insulate, of course, which is awesome. We need the drop by turn too, because the boss does a moonfire beam, and it's a ridiculous amount of damage, and it's fire elemental. Alright, heal you, rain, heal you, heal you, heal you, and we're gonna save mana. We don't need to spell right now. Alright, please draw good. Please draw good. That's not really the way I wanted you to draw. Oh, I hit the wrong one. You kidding me? Is this really idiot really gonna? Because I targeted the wrong person, she's gonna. Unbelievable. Would have been dead. Would have been dead. Now we get to have a ton of Sanctify stacked on us. Because I targeted the wrong person. Well, thankfully she's going to die now. Because the spark on Yomer is going to trigger and kill her. Yeah, so... Wasn't the worst ever. But now we're taking more damage than we needed to. Alright, I think I'm going to ignore this guy. And not attack him. Is that super dumb? Alright, Wilbur. You're so dumb. Alright. Please. There it is. There's the weapon enchant. That's what I wanted to see. It's gonna help a bunch. So we are gonna go for the boss. And as usual, I played it completely wrong by not casting my things first. Alright, so we're getting moonfired here, and I didn't kill this guy, which was probably a mistake, because that's why. I knew he would die to the spark, but now we're shackled. Alright, here's the moonfire, and we don't have insulate. Oh, great, Maluka's dead. Alright. We're going to reload that combat, because I played that wrong. I played that wrong. So we're going to give... So, when you reload a combat, the RNG seed is not changed. So keep that in mind. So, we're going to have the same draws, but I can do things in different orders and all. Alright, so we're not going to Tome of Intellect here, because we got to draw that Insulate, so I'm just going to, focus on buffing up Wilbur's card draw. We need that Insulate to survive that Moonfire. Let's see. Let's do that. Okay. So we didn't kill her again, but that's okay. That's okay. Let's keep giving card draw to you and hope that it works, because we need that card draw. Or we need the Insulate, I mean. We're gonna save mana. No, we're not, because we want to vulnerable him. So we should draw the Insulate at this point on Wilbur. Considering we prioritized all the card draw on him, we should have gone through his deck at this point. Three cards remaining in the deck. It's at the bottom of the flippin' deck. Are you kidding me? So we're not going to get it in time. So I have to just focus the card draw on Magnus so that we can maybe survive it. I can't believe literally last card in the deck. Actually, I'm going to give the Powerful to her because we need the healing. So annoying. So annoying. So annoying. Last card in the deck. Alright, I need healing before I do that. He's got thorns. Alright. Oh, because of the speed, he went first. Oh, that's convenient. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. That was a stupid waste. Okay. Well, now we have Insulate, so we have take a lot less damage from fire. So we should survive at this point. That was... Oh my god. No, we're good. We survived. We survived the Moonfire. Alright, we're burning, like a lot. Let's heal you. Let's... 2 mana remaining. Heal you. And we heal you again. Alright. He still has a ton of thorns, which is a concern. Let's heal you. We're gonna honestly just wait for the thorns to go away next turn. Okay, he's gonna use his Thorn Rain and we'll be okay at this point. And now we can start worrying about real damage. Alright, this is important to keep the wet stacked up on him, so I gotta do it that way. And then he dispels it all. That's fine. His thorns are gone, so that's totally fine. Who's the lowest HP unit? You are. Heal you. You're burning. You're burning. Three mana remaining. Let's vitalize you and heal yourself. Okay. So let's kill the summons and... Actually, forget the summons. I don't even care. I do need to get rid of the summon so I can use the vulnerable on the big boss. So yeah, I do kind of have to kill the summons. Although Spark will take care of it for me. Alright, Thorns is coming in again, but at this point Thorns isn't really extreme anymore, so it's okay. Although we don't have like any block, and that's a problem. Alright, Superconductor. Perfect. That was awesome. Alright, so we're taking 11 Thorns damage per hit, per cast. And it's going up. Alright, this... It won't bounce, but it'll deal more damage. We're gonna wait because I need block. So give all the block to her. Just give all the block to her, literally. And all the mana to her. And Prismatic Field. And... give her barrier, and we're not gonna zap. I should have done Water Jet, my bad. Seriously, dude. Alright, no Thorns. And the Moonfire, but we've got all the buffs at this point, so it's okay. Okay. You're burning. Alright. So now there's no more big thorn stuff by memory, so we should be able to just go ham at this point forward. No more dispels, no more, I think. So we just like unload a ton of spark. He is going to summon babies again, but they're okay. They're not going to be a problem. And we can weaken you. Let's give you some draws, give you some draw, and... yeah. Let's give you some wet. Let's give you some mana. Let's give you some wet. Stack up some more spark. You're gonna summon minions. Fury, not a problem. Oh, he is gaining a little bit of thorns. Not a ton though. I've got a bunch of blocks, so it's okay. It's okay. All right. Get rid of your burn. Unfortunately, I didn't pass literally any mana at all to the healer. That's okay. Alright, so he has 5 thorns. That's not a big deal. Alright, 6 mana. I can literally cast the entire hand. Alright, so we do have to win before the fight gets to underwhelming bonus, otherwise we die to the enrage timer. But all his big cards have been burned at this point, so now it's just going through the motions, basically. Play that. Alright, let's go ahead and Prismatic Field. Let's put up Wet. And just some more damage. I think we're going to win. My first time winning Madness 14 Act 1. There's the minions. I don't really care about that. Actually, minions give me something to bounce Superconductor off of, so that's kind of actually good that he summoned minions. Panacea you. Who has the lowest health? You. Just dispel your bleed, and you're out of mana. Alright. And I didn't actually draw a Superconductor. Chain Light, I have 5 mana. Alright, this might kill him when it bounces. No, it's not. And Moonbeam again. Oh, so much damage, but not with Insulate. Got him. Got him! Act 1 beaten. Madness 14. That is challenging. Is this Librarian upgraded? It's not. So we can actually grab this and purge the old one. A second Panacea? I think I do want a second Panacea. I think I do. I love Panacea. We're gonna grab it. And then you, Mana Surge. Unfortunately, Mana Surge would have been so amazing if we had gotten Corrupted Mana Surge on Wilbur, but I don't want it on you. I don't want it on... Oh my god, that's so good though. That's so good though. But no, she's our damage dealer. We can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it. Alright, let's get our loot. So, I'm pretty sure I want the staff on you. Like, 99.9% certain. Yeah. Yeah, staff goes on you. You don't have an armor yet, so we can give you... I guess spiked bracers, just more HP, just something to have. What about you? You don't have an accessory yet. You do have... No, I like that armor better. So we'll keep that. You don't have a weapon or an accessory, so... Does literally nothing. I'd rather the gold. Yeah. Nothing. And I guess we'll just grab 10 HP? No. 10 HP and thorns. 10 HP and start with thorns. I mean... Sure. Okay. And Act 1. And now we get to choose what area we're going to next. I'm going to go to the green portal, because this is where we get our charged trident, and that is going to... Also, we're actually pretty close to leveling up to 3. Once we hit level 3, that is going to give us our perk, not our perk, our trait, Voltaic Art, and Spark will start activating on the primary target, and damage will go up so much. So we're right here in the middle, the temple is where we get our trident from. And right around here or here is where we're going to level to 3. When that happens, we are going to go into overdrive. Our damage is going to go through the roof. It's going to be so much better. So we're going to do the Act 2 city and deck building and all in a different video. This video is very, very long. Okay, see you for Act 2 in a while. See you in a bit.